Yeah. With uh, uh, let me just see if it's all good and good to go with internet or being all slow on me. Super slow. Little choppy. Yeah. Let me see if I refresh. How about now? Is it good now? Come on. Okay. I keep getting connection. It's very strange. Working on some technical difficulties here. Let's see, what could it be? Yeah, still working on the very choppy. Okay, right now I have 2 bars, but let's see if it holds up. How does it look? Let me see if I can get on here too. Sorry for the difficulties of technical things. Hello. I don't know what's going on, but I keep getting like cutting in and out. Uh, let me go into here and see if I can. Let me give Alan a wrench here. Yeah, it's a little, and it's going in and out on my end. It shouldn't be. But I did give Alan a wrench. And I'm having issues, I guess. Maybe if I close this out right here and move it a little. Oh yeah, the wrench allows you to cut some other things. Let me see if I'm gonna have to relocate. Let's Okay, I'm gonna relocate to the living room. Because, you know, I'll be talking to myself in the living room. I'm gonna take you guys for a little trip here. Move closer. It just means it's gonna be a little harder for me to share out, but going over to the living room. But it's still showing a weirdness to everything here. Hi guys, how's it going? How's the connection? I'm actually in my living room. I got 2 bars right here. Hello, one day at a time. Let me go ahead and make sure that you have a moderation button. Yeah, the wrench does some things. Awesome, guys. How's it sound now? So I'm here working in the living room. Am I good? Sounds better? Okay. Yeah, I apologize for that. Usually don't have problems, but my router's in the living room and maybe I just got to reset it because, yeah, it's going to be dark. But yeah, hey, thank you all for coming. Got 12 of you guys on here. So we got Rudini. Hi, Renee. Got Ike, Tachu. Hello. One day at a time, Farmstead. This one is a new one if you guys don't know. One day at a time. We also have Alan Williamson. And let's see who else we got. We got my buddy Allison Pearl Jam. That's Raph. Rudini. And God is great. Retirement, Betty. Thank you for coming, guys. And I just want to make sure I don't miss anyone. Yeah. So if I do miss you, just let me know. So here's Alan Williamson. So if you haven't connected, just in case my internet goes down. What's up, Yeet Man? Hello, Janet, Brenda. How is everybody doing? I have my thing. I'm working in the living room right now. I might relocate to my other room, but we'll see how it goes. So yes, let me see. I wanted to do some things here. So I did want to do a shout out. I don't know if you guys know my friend Vern from the Pogiboy Productions. I met him and he was one of the bigger channels that I met. And I wanted to share some stuff out, but I'm hoping it's not going to kill my computer. I have like a couple topics I wanted to talk about, but let me see if I can actually get to the thing. All right, so it's kind of a little harder here because I don't have a mouse and I'm basically running this. Yeah, so let me just share this. I was gonna play the video, but I don't want to freak out my thing any more than it's already freaked out. But hello, Brenda, how's it going? So, and I wanted to show some things and how I tag stuff and whatever. All right, so if I know this is not the best situation here, I had to move out. So on this live stream, there is a thumbnail. I tagged his channel. Hey guys, we have Pogiboy in the house. Hey Pogi, how's it going? It's my friend Vern here. So I was just trying to do a little shout out for you. I'm having issues with my internet with the Streamyard, so I had to relocate. So I have no mouse, I have no other computers, I have only my laptop and this. So guys, yeah, Pogiboy Productions is in the house. I'm gonna give him a wrench. His name is Vern. He's a fellow Filipino. So we have a couple Filipinos on here. We got Allison Pearl Jam, my good friend Raph, and we have Pogiboy Vern up in the house. So I'm gonna make sure I give everybody wrenches. Anyway, Vern is a super cool, super supportive guy. We have lots of conversations about our videos and things and singing, and he does some very nice food reviews. He puts out shorts. Super supportive, super friendly guy. And yeah, I just wanted to shout him out. I wish I could have played his video, but again, you know, we're having some issues. I'm having some issues with my internet. But you know what? What teachers do, we move to another location and make it happen. We're gonna have a picnic in the rain. But thank you a lot, Vern. I'm sorry I would have played your video, get some things. But yeah, guys, he's actually in here, and I'm so happy that he made it.
please connect with him. In case you are watching this at a later time, whatever rebroadcast of this thing, I linked Pogiboy's channel in the description of this video. So yes, Vern, thank you very much. And yeah, man, thanks for all the support. And the same with all of you guys. Everybody on here is super supportive. I totally appreciate you guys. And you know, it's my best part of my day. I'm like, okay, I got to get everything ready. I'll do the live, make sure get my friends all connected, and you know, it's been a super fun journey, this YouTube thing. So yeah, that is my good friend Vern of Pogiboy Productions. I wanted to also show you guys this. I have 5 people. Please feel free to use this. I don't think it's going to hurt your channel, or it may help it. It'll tag it. But I was mentioning this hashtag, right? And I was looking at the hashtag, and I have 4 or 5 other people that actually hashtag their video. You could actually put in the description, you put Modern Day Breakfast Club, and basically all that does is it takes all the stuff and it puts it in this one thing, and it kind of makes some kind of small community out of stuff. So yeah, I mean, if I've been putting this, please feel free to put that on any one of your videos. You want to try it out, put it on an older thing, and all it does is it takes that video and it puts it within this whole, like, everything I hashtagged, everything Fong's Foodie Adventure hashtag, Regina's Practical Tips, Rascal and Lucy, and even David Guitar Off the Cuff. So if you want to try that hashtag, you could actually, you know, go to one of your older videos, throw it on the description, and basically it just tags us, right? And I don't know. I was just thinking, how are we going to get connected? And if anybody's watching one of my videos and they click the tag, it'll take it to like this room filled with videos that are tagged the same way. And, you know, it's just different thing. So it is cool. So if you add that to your default description, like Allison Pro Jam had said, what's happening is it's going to, anytime you add a new video, it's going to add that on and it's going to tag it together. If you want to know how that looks, just go to my yesterday's live stream, go to today's after you're done, and click on the little hashtag and you'll see what other people did stuff. I'm mad because some of the videos I put the hashtag on are not showing up on the page, which is weird, right? And I think some of it was kind of weird that it does that. I don't know if you have to put it in the description, or I don't know if it's something where you have to do extra. Hello, what's up, Baron? Hey guys, so yeah, I am not sure what the issue is that, but I'm seeing some, you know, some people's stuff on there. I don't know if I put on description, you put it on the actual end of the thing, but you don't want to make your title too long. So I believe you may have to put it up on there. Let me see if I can share your live stream. Oh my goodness. All right, that would be awesome. So yeah, the guy I shouted out, his name is Vern. He's at like 4,000 subscribers. Pretty cool guy. He's super supportive. Got Baron in the house, who's new. I just met recently. One of my got Rudini here. Yeah, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm actually in the living room. I'm gonna try to relocate in a little bit, but again, I don't want to mess up the live stream. Yeah, and I'm just going through my chat here. It's a little harder to do, and just making sure I'm not missing anybody. But yeah, a lot of people up on here. The oldest friend actually on here now is Allison Pro Jam. Super awesome friend. His name is Raph. Guys, make sure you're connecting with him. Another one super awesome friend is Renee, Rascal and Lucy. She's actually jumped on and did the live, or did like a co-hosting channel thing. So did Raph. And again, if you guys want to jump on, all right. Hey, one day at a time. How's it going? Yeah. So we're getting some new people here, which is awesome, right? So as I go along and I meet new people, and like the goal is like everybody, I wish everybody I knew who's super supportive knew all you guys, and you knew each other, and it just grew in that way. And that's the goal, right? So there is some new people up in here. Like I said, Baron, we got Rudini, lots of people on here. I saw a 24 Yeet man on here. Oh yeah, 24 Yeet also put the tag on his thing. And then if you guys are interested in hopping on and talking to me, hey, what's up, RetrocartCollector? I did a shout out for Retro yesterday. How's it going? I'm doing fine, Retro, and I'm so happy that you guys are all here. It's about 15 people up in the chat, and I'm doing it in my living room because my internet's being silly. But you know what? That's okay. I'm good. So yeah, we got Retro in here, and if anybody wants to hop on and talk to me on this, there's the link to the Streamyard. Right? Yeah, Retro. I did a shout out of his channel the other day, and he's got some very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. Very cool editing. Very cool different things. Yeah, and like I try my best to do a little shout out here and there with people. But yes, I'm enjoying myself. Oh, I'll talk about this. I got blocked again. So if I come and visit your channel, it's gonna be with my support channel. So yesterday, if you missed yesterday's live stream, I timestamped it, right? So everything I talked about, I did some tutorials, I showed stuff. I put timestamps on my video live stream because it's long. It was like 2 hours. But if you want to watch a particular thing, you can go to yesterday's. You could go to yesterday's live stream and just go to the description, click on how to make it where only subscribers can comment. Only subscribers who are been subscribed to me for 60 minutes can comment. So I did a little thing on that. How do you add another channel? Because I have 3 since I get comment blocked a lot because I guess I'm a troll. I showed that and I timestamped it. And I did some other things. So I'm starting to timestamp the live streams, especially if I do shout outs or whatever it is. But yeah, it's cool that you guys are here. And yeah, there's some new people here, maybe 4 or 5. And so far, the new people are super cool. Just make sure, you connect with each other. Best way to do it is leave my live stream. Go watch one of their shorts. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. I've been doing that. Okay, so here's why I think my comment got blocked. My comments are blocked. It's disabled until tomorrow at like 2 o'clock. I was visiting everybody's channel. If I visited you sometime today, I said, hello, hello, Janet, hello, Rodini, or hello, Nancy. I am your, and I shouldn't have done this. I am your number, the hashtag 6 like. And I think what the YouTube was thinking was I was trying to troll and drop hashtags within comments to like 12 people, and it blocked me. Sometimes I'll get blocked by conversing too much upon a thread. Like if you're talking to someone in theirs and I try to jump on, I get comment blocked. But every time I got comment blocked is because I was talking to people that I already knew. And yesterday's live stream, I was like, what? How is this happening? I'm not doing stuff. I know all these people. Why would you block me? And I think it is because I was saying, hello, so-and-so says, I am the hashtag number, because I like using that to show number. I am your number 7 like. So what I'm doing actually now with my support channel, I want to do that. I just type it out, number, N-U-M-B-E-R, 7, S-E-V-N, like, L-I-A-K, like I just type it out and I try to make it where I don't look like a bot. So my name is Gene and my husband is Mark. Hello, Gene. How's it going? All right. So yeah, and you know what, guys? Like when I go to your channels and you have a name that like retirement, I wanted, it's like, what is your name? And I was like, and she's like, it's Betty. And like, I should have known that. I think she told me that way back because she does cooking, right? And Pogiboy, his name is Vern. Yeah. If it happened to you, it's because I do a lot. I spend 8 hours or so like throughout the day commenting and watching stuff and doing things and trying to connect with people. And the very first time I did it, I was like, hey, look at these people, all these people in your thing. These are all my friends. Check them out. Check them out. And I was trying to go back and forth and it's like block. You're doing too much to the community. You're hurting the community. Right. So yeah. And then today I found out if you put the number sign too much, I guess they're going to comment block. I have a one day block, 24 hours, and it says it's to protect the community. So that's luckily I have my support channel, right? And I wasn't, it's fine. I could still support. And the first time it did it to me, I was like, what do I do? I was like, oh, luckily I have the support channel. So that happened to me. And if you guys want to know how to put like timestamps on your video, let me see if I can show it. So here's how to put timestamps. It's kind of easy, but you just got to make sure you get the numbers correct, like when you put it out there. So I'll show you that, and I'll make sure I'm watching the chat at the same time. So let me share my screen. I know it's not the most ideal situation, but I want to put this out here just so that, because I've seen people, like, especially if you like a cooking stuff, you probably want to put like a timestamp, right? So what you do is you go to your studio. Step one, go to your studio. And I'll put a timestamp if you want to watch this later on. If you already know it, please just chat with people, connect as I'm talking. And I'll try to also watch the chat to make sure I'm not missing anything. So if you want to timestamp your video and you want to like show what's going on, you basically go to the video one timestamp. And what's happening after this is I'm going to spend about an hour or so and rewatch this live stream and actually timestamp it. So what you do is, of course, you want to put a description, right? So what I did was I rewatched my live and then I timestamped it. So if you look at this, from 0.00 / to 318 is the intros. And then I did a subscriber count. Then if you click that, it'll take you how to use Canva. That one's talking about the hashtag. And if you click it, it actually takes you to that. And it's pretty easy. And then you just save it, right? And if you want to put the hashtag, you put your hashtag wherever, somewhere on the bottom. Yeah, and it just has to always start with the 0.002, whatever it is. And then it doesn't really have to flow to an order, because I was like, you know what? I don't know what I was talking about at certain points. So I kind of just stopped, and it does work. And you could check it. What you have to do is like, you take it out of the studio, go back to the video, watch it, click on the thing. You're like, oh, cool, that works. And don't be a dummy like me, where I was like, it's supposed to be 00, and then another 00. That's like if you're going the hour range, right? So that's the thing. What is this, right, Renee? Even I've accused it of being a rascal before I'm gaming. Name a World of Warcraft. So yes, some people playing World of Warcraft. So we got gamers on here. We got crafters. My friend Janet, she does crafts. Very, very cool stuff. We have Pogiboy, who likes to go and review food, and it's super cool stuff. They fly drones and stuff. I think, speaking of which, Alan Williams flies drones. We got Pretirement Nancy, cooking channel, talks about cool stuff. We got Rodini, a lot of people that I just met. So if you look on here, Tranquil actually has a cat, Miracle, and National Parks, goes around and shows you cool stuff. She did a short on a boat where nature is taking over the boat. So like, if you look at me, I don't just follow one thing. I follow bunch of things. And in the end, like I keep saying, it's not really about like the content that I watch. At first, it's like, let me look at the content. And then after like a couple times we go back and forth and talk, I actually connect with people. We got Brenda on here, who does, she lives in like, I want to say Dubai. And we got Alice and Pro Jam, two cats, Alice and Pro Jam. We have all kinds of channels on here. And the cool thing about everybody on here is that, they have a cool character that I can connect with. We got Kim Artist that just came in. Hi, Kim. How's it going? So yes, there's lots of people on here that are super cool. I'm so sorry that I'm not in the most ideal situation. I'm actually in my living room because I was having issues with my internet. So it's super awesome that you're here. 18 watching, drop a like for Bert. Hey, thanks guys. I've been going around and just saying, I am this, I'm your number 12. And you know what's crazy? When YouTube does comment block on me and I don't really have you on my support channel. Like for instance, hey, what's up, Music Man? Let me get Music Man over here. He does covers and stuff. Music Man is pretty cool. He does some covers too. When YouTube comment blocks me, you get 2 likes, because I'm gonna like go and I could like, and then I could go back and answer. If I already went through your video and they comment block me and you're trying to respond and I have to go back to your channel, you get another like, because like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna have to respond. It's like my OCD is what makes me go back and actually respond to you again. My OCD wants to say you're welcome no matter what. If you put an emoji, I'm like, how do you say you're welcome to an emoji? Happy face. Happy face too. So like I try my best to have conversations, and my OCD really screws with me in that I cannot have not even one email unopened. Like if I open my email and I see a lot, I'll just sit there and I'll go through that whole thing and I'll just make sure that thing is nothing open. So I get all of the replies from when I commented on your videos on my Gmail social. And my OCD just helps out in that, like, I'm gonna go back and respond to you. And if you ask me a question, you keep the conversation going. We're gonna talk, right? So OCD is a good thing to have. Correct, Baron. You know what's crazy is OCD is a superpower. I also have ADHD, and like those two together is just like it just kind of like allows me to like do a lot and focus. You know, of course, I'm a medicine, and it kind of like the limitless pill. So we all need OCD. But the thing of OCD is I don't have it for everyday life. It's just for certain things of organization. Things that need organization, I just really feel like it should be organized in a certain way. Like that hashtag idea that I was talking about, that's a cool way to organize. Like, I don't know who owns that hashtag or what. It's just you could put whatever videos. So like on your videos, if you want to add that, there's 5 or 6 people who already tagged this. And when people watch your video and they click that, it'll take it to this mass thing of my videos, your videos. And it's just use that because like, you know, it will connect us in some way. I don't think it's going to hurt your channel or do anything to your channel or anything like that. So it might be a cool way. You just put it up in your description. I kind of just put it within my title. If my title is not so like long, I'll put it. So I did that. I just talked about timestamps. Timestamps are pretty cool, especially longer videos like this, like my live streams. I want to timestamp it because I want to talk about like, I want to show, like if you want to just go straight and see how to timestamp, you can click it. If you have a cooking video or whatever it is, you want timestamp so people can say, I want to see that one part about they wanted to like do this, right? So timestamps are a good way for people who are watching again to do stuff. If you got shouted out, like, oh, here's my shout out right here, whatever, right? So timestamps are super, super cool. So yes, I started off, gave Pogiboy Vern a shout out. This hashtag is awesome. And then timestamps are super cool. And my comment button blocked, but that's cool. It's good for you because I'm gonna come back and I'll give you another like. If I don't know you on my support channel, you're gonna get another subscription from me, from my support channel. So my OCD helps me undo that. But let me just make sure. I gotta watch the comments and stuff like that. What does the hashtag mean? Are we all in detention together? Yeah. So Kim, what happens is, right, like say your next video, you're short. You put the hashtag in the description, Modern Day Breakfast Club. It goes out to the world, right? And people are watching. And if they decide to go and click and look at the description, it'll show the tag. They could click it and it'll take them to a room filled with everything with that hashtag behind it. So I think I might have 30 videos in it. And then there's 6 of my friends, maybe 7 now, that also has multiple videos of what they want on it. And it's in this one room where here's all your videos and it categorizes in some way. I know the crafting community does a lot of craft like projects together, and they share that. Like if I want to watch everybody's crafting video on like making something, they'll hashtag it something something. They'll click it, then you could see all the people who did their like craft project, right? It's pretty cool. Hello, hey, what's up, Spine Ticks? How's it going? Spine Ticks is pretty cool. I met Spine Ticks through Rascal and Lucy Renee, and I've been watching a lot of his content and stuff. And I say, hey, tell you truth, Spine, man, I'm not really into hockey, but I like the fighting. It's pretty cool. But you know, again, it's like in the end, it's about the people. Like I'm hearing the music, I'm hearing this, I'm seeing his. He lives in California, right? So I'm like, oh, it's pretty cool stuff. So like, I'll tell you up front, like, hey man, I'm not too cool with hockey. Or I'll say, hey, I used to collect comics and stuff and cards, but you know, something happened and I don't collect anymore. So we got John here, who's living the good life. It's the life I want when I retire. And yeah, it's fun connecting with you guys. And even though that I can't comment on my main, I'll still try to go back and comment with my support channel. And in the end, I find ways. And if I get busy and I just play catch up. And what I did say, I love hardcore metal and trap metal. I like all kinds of music. What I noticed is I used to love like Metallica and metal for a good 2 years. for 2 years, my favorite song was Thunder Kiss 65 by Rob Zombie. That was my absolute favorite song for 2 straight years. But then when I look back in my time of life, it's like, oh, that's a crazy guy. That crazy, like, all over the place guy. That was the soundtrack to my life. The Thunder Kiss 65 by Rob Zombie or White Zombie. Right. So I remember that. So I like all types of music. But guys, if anybody wants to jump in and talk with me, talk about whatever it is, I think I shared what I wanted to share. All I wanted to do was shout out Vern, Pogiboy. Hello, MP. How's it going? Just having a live here with friends. Let me make sure I give everybody a little moderator button. The wrenches mean it just gives you abilities to do certain things like drop your channel links, drop other people's channel links. Even if you didn't have a wrench, I think you could still have the ability to click on other people's channels. And you're welcome, Vern. You're welcome, man. And thanks for like talking with me early on. Just like some of you, the people that I've known really long, like thank you for talking to me and like making me feel like, oh my God, there's people here that want to talk to me. Because really, I only started my channel in February and I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. But the thing is, like, when I'm able to talk to you guys, it's like, it helps. It helps me like get motivated. I'm like, oh, okay, there's people. See, there's people that they're gonna talk to you, and it really makes it easy. Good night, Baron. Hey, thank you for coming. Hopefully, you were able to connect with a lot of the friends. There's 21 people in here, guys. Look, you can come in, co-host right now, and stream this out to your thing, and invite people from your thing, and we can channel jump. That was fun. If you want to come in and talk to me and stream this to your channel, you have the ability to do so. I can get 10 people on here. I don't know if I can be able to manage it with being out here. Yes. So Vern is saying, I've met some good people on YouTube in real life. I wish I could meet some of you guys in real life. That would be super awesome. But we'll see. Eventually, we're going to cross paths. I do know there's someone that lives like 20 minutes from where I live. And he may come on or not. He's also a teacher. His name's Sean the Jedi Master. He was on last night. But yes, there are some really cool people. Like if I met you guys in real life, it would be super awesome because we talk and the conversation is there. And it doesn't really matter like what it is or what you do or how you look or kind of car you drive or where you live. It don't matter because like the connection was made already from the talking, right? Hello, Bobby. How's it going? Yeah, got Bobby here and plays games. I used to play games, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't really actually played a video game in must have been a couple years from now. And it's like I get very addicted to stuff like games and stuff. I'm addicted to YouTube, obviously. And I didn't want to spend lots of hours playing games because I'm teaching, I'm doing stuff, and it's like I got to do so much. But yes, okay. National Parks Princess is here. Cool. So yes, guys, please feel free. There's 22 of you guys on here. Feel free if you want to come on, you want to talk, you want to share this out to your channel. It's opportunity. Anytime you want to come, it's like you want to like I'm gonna do this every night, 6:30 to about 8-ish or 8:30, 9 at the latest. If you want to come on and stream this to your thing and invite your people, and I'll invite my people. I didn't even tag this. This is crazy. Like usually I'd tag like 80 people to come to the community page, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna put it out there. I'll talk about some stuff. We'll see who comes, and it's been pretty cool. But yeah, it's been really fun with the journey of YouTube. But if you want to come on, I got the StreamYard thing. I'll put it there again. I don't want to get in the way of the chat things, but that's that. All you got to do is click on that thing. You can come on. You can show your face. You could talk. It doesn't really matter. Awesome. Thank you, Vern, for sharing the post to your story. Yeah, guys, what I did show some people yesterday about. Hello, Medium Tiara. How's it going? How is it going? Let me give you a wrench. Hi, guys. This is Medium Tiara, one of the older friends I've had on YouTube. I gave her a moderation button. And yeah, if anytime you want to go, please visit everybody here if you can. Go to a short, watch the short, say, hey, I was on Bert's Live. How's it going? My name is, I'm this and that, whatever. Just don't put hashtags on the comments because you might get comment blocked. And then come back to the live. It don't matter. That's why we're here. And you can actually leave, come back. I'll be here unless my internet just like crashes. But yeah. Anybody else want to come on? I do want to try to make my way back into the other room, but that's okay. I'll stay out here. Let me just make sure I talked about everything. Yeah, but yeah, feel free to put this on your description of your videos, and it's basically going to link your videos with my videos, with Raf's videos of Alice Program, and some other stuff. I did get blocked, but thankfully I have a support channel where I can still do my thing. So no big deal. No big deal. Okay. Did I give the moderation? I did. So yeah, I'm feeling good that like yesterday was kind of hard because I came back from a 4-day weekend, and today was much easier because it's like, hey, okay, I remember what I'm doing. Sad thing is I left the house without taking my medicine, and I only realized like right before my first class came in, I'm like, hey, why is it that I can't really focus? Oh my goodness, I forgot my medicine. So I went throughout the day without medicine. I was like, whoa, I really had to like buckle down and like focus. But yeah, I have to take medicine for my ADHD. So I'm unmedicated today. And I made it. I didn't hurt myself or anybody, which is awesome, right? I just, I talk faster, do more things, and like multiple things are catching my attention without it. But good stuff. Hey, I see the hands. I like the new emojis that I'm starting to see, like the little pink things and stuff. It looks so nice on my phone, but then on my actual like laptop, it doesn't fully show. It like catches my eye when I see the hearts flying up. It's cool, but let's see. Yesterday we were talking about shorts. A lot of people's shorts are doing very well. It just seems like there's certain shorts that I see like, wow, this one did well. And I haven't put a short out. I need to put like some kind of awesome Alan. So Alan had put the hashtag, and then basically Alan, you could check it, right? Like you could go to your own video, right? Click on the hashtag and you'll see a bunch of my stuff. And if you scroll down, you'll see your stuff. You want to just see the shorts, it's there. And I don't know, I'm just trying to think. There's less than 100 because it says 100 and a less sign. I don't know what happens once it goes like 100 or more videos within it. Does it push it out? Does it do anything? I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure there's something. And shorts are random. I can't keep up with all the comments blazing past me. I just man, yes, there's so many comments. And like what's crazy, John, is I'm watching the comments here and I'm also watching the comments on this. And then I would really love it where I had my mouse. I wish I had my mouse. I don't know what to do with these hands without my mouse. But yeah, there's a lot going on right now. Yeah, you need to jump out. Like if you're gonna go, feel free to jump out of chat to connect with people, right? Go visit people's channels and connect with their shorts and just say you were on my live stream and then come back. No big deal. That's why we're here. Shorts are tricky. Under 20 seconds or less usually gets you bigger views. Okay. See, this may be some good advice because like with me, I don't know. I try to cram as much in with editing and all kinds of stuff when I really want to do a short. But maybe I should look into something less than 20 seconds and more like repetitive kind of thing with a perfect loop. I know Allison Program, we were talking about like the seamless edit where like there's a loop and it perfectly goes back to the first part where people don't realize, oh my God, I'm watching this again. So I don't know if there's people out there like, I'm only gonna give this person one like, there's people out in YouTube world. They're like, I want to do one, but they don't realize they're getting into the second view of it because it's looped so perfectly with the music and stuff. So yeah, I think next time, Vern, I'll probably, maybe tomorrow, when I have a chance, I'll try to make it short under 20 seconds. That would be cool, John, if you did a video on a new roof. That would be pretty cool to see. Right, okay. Yeah. And they would watch it over and over, like when you're commenting. Like there's times, it depends on what I'm using, that the video will keep playing while I'm typing. But there's sometimes it depends on the features or the settings I have. Sometimes I do on my phone, and sometimes I do on my laptop, and sometimes I do on my Mac. And I think one of them has a weird feature. I know with yesterday I was talking about subscriber count and watch time, and we were talking. I was saying like, and my Linda came on, and we're like, yeah, get your watch time first before you get your subs. And it's out there. It's out there. If you want to find out how much watch time you have to hit earn, tell you like, oh, you're this far away. Ha ha ha. You're not. No, it'll tell you. So yeah, I know. Yeah, long form are good, and then you also, also I like doing the live streams, because even though like I really haven't put out long form, because Kag, he's back now. Oh my God, he did California Dreaming. I can't wait to try to sing that, and some other cool stuff. I just haven't had the time to sit and set the audios and do all that, because I kind of share the studio with my son's friend who lives with us. So he streams in there during the day, and then around when I get home, I kind of get in. So he relocates and I go in, and he's probably doing a stream right now, and that's why like the internet was kind of like spotty. They come quickly, go on short. The real goods are the key. Yes, they are. I wish I could show you this. So my short is slowly starting to dip. My biggest short is 20. I don't know how many are there, but wow. I mean, you gain subs from shorts, but then the goal is to try to keep those subs, right? So let me show you my. Let me go ahead and show you my short that I did. Let me share my screen, but let me go ahead and remove this thing. How do I do that? What am I doing? Oh no, I almost ended stream. That would have been crazy. Yeah, and I've been doing thumbs up to people and stuff like that. So let me show you this, which I saw. It's like, oh my gosh, that is crazy. I think it's, I don't even know. I think it's like almost 30,000 views for this one short I did about almost a month ago. So when I went to the analytics of it, oh my gosh, I was just looking at some of the older videos I had. I'm like, I did some Backstreet Boys. What? Really? Where is it? Yeah, I'm just going through my things. Oh, it's back here. Where are you? This one. So this Rolling Stone short, right? I freaked out because I really never went back. This thing got me 116 subscribers on this short. 116. That gave me a huge jump. And what's crazy is like it's a music related. So I don't know how many out of the 116 that came and I was able to connect with. I know for a fact it's not all 116, but I would say at least 30 people I was able to connect with on that short, which is I'll take that. And yeah, it's a nice little jump, but it is starting to die. It was running a couple days ago. It was getting 30 views per every hour, but I think now it's starting to dip a little more. Last 60 seconds. See, it's now down to 10. But you know what? I'll take it because it's gained me some cool people off this short. It didn't get me crazy things because it is music related. So that short was pretty good for me. Yeah, and it is. I guess it's the luck of the draw, right? Or like how you put out the short and whatever it is, and what time of day and timing and whatever. So it was a huge jump, Alan. And I try not. I worry like, what if I could put a short out and I get 10,000 subscribers and it's like what? And I'm like, how do I? And no one commented. It's like, how do I know who these people are, right? And it's crazy because if I think there's an analytics thing. Just say, for instance, I have 10,000 subscribers and only 2 people actually come and see me. I don't know if that looks good on YouTube's part. I don't know. I don't think so. So I like it where you can kind of grow slowly to where you need to be. That's what I'm saying. The watch time is better than the count, in my eyes, right? And I always like to have an equal amount of comments per view. So I work really hard to try to get comments, and yeah, I was talking about it yesterday, how to get comments. You actually got to water the plants to get them to grow, right? So you got to go visit people and connect so that so you can have conversations, and that's the engagement part. What's up, Pond and Garden? How's it going? But yes, yeah, I just so at the beginning of this video I showed how to timestamp. I talked about like my comments getting blocked again because I was putting hashtags. I talked about this hashtag that orders everything into one group. I think now I have 7 or 8 people that are trying it out, putting it on one of their videos. It could even be an old video, and it just groups them all within one room of all these videos. So I got 5,000 views when I found my hubcap. It's like just random stuff. I saw this one that had like 90,000 or so views, and it was like 3 seconds long, and it was about grass or something. It was a crazy view amounts, and it was so like random, and it was so short, and it was just boom, about grass. So that's a crazy. Oh yeah. So they won't let me do anything long. I used to film with my iPhone 13, right? My 13 mini. But what I've noticed is when I'm trying to send, cinematic. I'm like, oh yeah, let's shoot in cinematic mode. It's gonna be super awesome. Film. Then when I try to email it to myself, oh man, sometimes it's too big to send, right? And I have to like use a mail drop, and it's like sometimes it just can't. So like with the phone, it's limited, and I don't connect it to this because this is, yeah, I just don't want to connect this to the laptop. It's my work laptop and stuff like that. So wow. So I've been getting ads on videos that get 100 plus views. I've noticed that too when I'll watch some of my stuff on my Mac, because the Mac allows like vidIQ, and sometimes I'll watch it with like my son's account just to see what's going on and track it. Because I have vidIQ, but I can't use it on this laptop because this is like school property and it blocks AI. So I noticed there's ads of things, right? Speaking of which, Renee, the guy that gave me the water fountain thing, another person, same company, is like, hey, we want to do a collab. I said, this other guy reached out to me like, oh, thank you so much. So there's this UAH pet. If they reach out to you, it's legit. Both me and Renee got some kind of water fountain, which my dogs like using. I did a video on it. Another person, different name. It's like 2 first names person. I think maybe they're in China, but they said they wanted to collab. I said, I kind of already did with John Williams or something, or John something. So they said, oh, thanks. But yeah, there's things out there that that's why it's good to like check your emails. It's also good to check your mentions page, see if someone has shouted you out or did anything, because that's cool stuff in analytics, especially with a shout out. You want to say thank you and stuff. I kind of want to go back in the other place. So Tranquil, what I do is like I wait for my phone to not really work, and I get a new one. And I've had this for a while, and I think I might have it for a little longer. And I take care of it, right? When I was younger, I'd drop it and it'd break and stuff. Do you guys remember the Nokia 252 that had the Nokia 252 that had Snake on it? It had one game. It was Snake and some other thing, but that phone was like indestructible. The Nokia 252. So one day at a time. You did do UAH pets too, so you got the water fountain and stuff like that. Oh my God, guys! Hey, we got retro cards. But yes, that thing is cool. The UAH pets is legit. Now I'm gonna introduce retro cart here. He's gonna come on. Hey, what's up, Retro? What's up, Screech? How's it going, man?
this thing working? Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect. You got a beautiful
Perfect.
mic. You got a background.
Never
Awesome.
streamed before. Never even used this stuff. So see if this works.
It works. It works perfect, man. The Streamyard.
Perfect.
Yeah, man. And you could actually stream this. There's a little button you could stream this to your own channel right now. And
cool.
if someone visits, they could like, hey, whoa, hey, Screech is having a live. What? Because some people freak out, right? I believe there should be like a button on the top right where stream to your channel.
Okay. I'll do some investigating. How's your night going? What's going on, everybody?
It's going good. It's going good.
Right
hey, guys,
on.
if you don't know, RetroCart, I did a shout out him yesterday. He had a pretty, what video was that you got like 1.5K views just like recently?
So I did a video where I went to a game store locally and checked it out, and yeah, it dropped, and it just keeps on plugging along. So that's good for that video. So that's good. It's just for fun games in Edmonton, Alberta, up here in Canada, and yeah, it's doing really good. So that's good.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Because like when I saw your stuff, okay, this dude's got it, man. Like he's got the backgrounds, he's got the edits, he's got the stage presence. So like, yeah, I get
got a couple little lights.
Yeah, man, it's there though. Like I could tell, it's just a matter of like doing. Is this your first channel?
This is. I've only been live for, I think this is about my second month live since I dropped my first video. So don't have a lot of time into it and never done anything like this before. So
that's cool, man. That's cool because like it's almost like right away you kind of figured out the what you wanted as far as like how it should look and the timings and this, and you know, like you had this idea already that people are trying to achieve, right? Like it's like you have a script. They're like, I'm gonna do the script and I'm gonna have these cuts and I'm gonna have this sound effect. It's like you came with like things already people are trying to get. Because like when I first started, I didn't know anything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me try this edit. Oh, okay. So like it's almost like right away you just kind of had these things. So I wanted to ask, like, is this your first? Nope. Is it your first channel?
First time. Yeah. Some of those videos are very first goes and just luck of the draw. I think I do have some friends that are fair size YouTubers that do Disneyland stuff. So I did talk to them and got a little bit of input from them before I dropped anything live. So that was nice to have. But other than that, just figuring out as I go. Everything's off the cuff. I don't have a script or anything. When I film, I just talk.
Man, that's awesome, man. And then yeah, like I'm glad you popped in because I was like, oh, it's kind of weird sometimes when you're just talking to yourself like on the live, right? Because I did a bunch of I did lives. I'm talking to myself, and it's like, wow, I got someone to talk to. So I just basically got the Streamyard, $25. It allows guests to stream out 10 people on the panel. I don't know if you came when there were 4 people on the panel, and they were like everybody was streaming out to their own channels, and we're hopping all over the place, and it was a fun mess. But
yeah, I watched some of that after he'd had it posted, so I did see some of that, but I wasn't there for it. It was, I believe it was Canadian Thanksgiving that day, so I was off having dinner. Yeah,
we had Callie and Jordan on there. He's from Canada as well, and I think he went on talking about different things and stuff like it. But it was pretty cool. How's it going, Tessie? Yeah, guys, if you don't know who this is on here with me, this is RetrocartCollector. I did a shout out to him in the a previous live. And again, everybody should have a wrench here. And yeah, please connect with each other. A lot of cool people on here. I'm looking at only my subscribers can comment. And that's a good way. I never ever get trolls. The only time I ever got a troll is when I forgot to set it where only my subscribers can talk. Right. And it's like, oh my God. And we kind of shut them down right away. We muted them, then they got blocked. So I've only experienced one time. And the reason is because I set it where you have to be a subscriber to actually say stuff in this live, where I don't want like just random people coming in and messing up where everybody's trying to talk. Because I'm looking at the comments, man, and people are actually having conversations with each other because we all kind of know each other, right? But it's been fun. Retro, and I'm glad, man. This is your first time being like live.
This is my first time live. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of firsts this year. So
yeah, man, it's good. And like, you know, you could do your own and just try it out and see how it goes. It just invite people, and you know, you could stream it right.
Sure,
yeah, when you have time, you can
like I use like a cell phone internet, So I wasn't sure how well this was gonna translate for me here, if I was gonna be up to speed or not.
Oh man, yeah, you're working pretty good because obviously,
Perfect.
early on, I was having some issues. I had to move back over here out of my like studio. I had to come to the living room, but yeah, everything's good. Like lighting
Nice.
quality, everything good to go with what you go. Do you have a camera lighting
Perfect.
back in front of you?
No, this is just my screens. I have a 3-screen setup, so I've got a lot of light coming at me.
Yeah,
So I don't really have to worry about much that way. So that's good.
yeah. So like, yeah, like your quality of the videos are nice and crisp because it's almost like you have lighting. You know,
Yeah,
the screens are perfect because it
absolutely.
throws
Yeah.
all kinds of lights at you. So
Yeah.
that is.
And I did get a light when I was getting initially set up. So I do have like a box light, but I've never had to use it because it seems to work fairly well. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, just the where you're at, nice and crisp, and then the background is dark enough, and it's just pleasing to the eye. So I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, that's one thing you got. Like, I was like, oh man, I need to get my lighting like that.
Yeah.
And I try my best. I use like a lamp that just shoots in front. I have a couple screens, but eventually,
Like
I
this is all I'm using. So I've got just a little light here. So all my background lighting is just these or like a tube light
yeah,
and just set in position. So just kind of adds a little bit of ambiance back there.
that is cool. That is cool. Let's see, what John said. I got a quick video. He said of the roofers knocking down at my ancient chimneys. Yeah, John lives in Virginia and he's got a cat, super cool dude. Yeah, and he lives a life I'm looking to live. When I retire, I wanted to go on the country. I was looking at Canada though, but I heard it's expensive.
It
Homes,
is quite expensive. Yeah.
wow, what's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath look like on like a quarter acre of land?
So it really depends on where you're at here. So I'm in Alberta. We're kind of a oil and industrial heavy province. So a lot of places are quite expensive. So the area that I live in, like a house in town on a normal size plot of land, you're between 600 and 800,000. So
Ooh,
yeah. And
wow.
like Canadian to US dollar right now, I think it's like 74 cents. So
Okay,
we're taking a kick in here right now for that.
wow. But you guys have I forget the term. The healthcare. Your
Yeah.
healthcare is
Yeah. We have a
taking.
universal health care. Yeah. So that all comes, but that being said, we have universal health care, but it also comes from our taxes. So I'll pay like half my paycheck goes to taxes.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that, it's a give and a take, but it's nice to be able to go in and not have to pay for anything if I
That. Yeah.
fall down
Right.
and
Like
break my leg, right?
that makes perfect sense because, like, just little things could set you back and take away like your cushion here.
Everything,
And
right? Yeah.
yeah, so and I worry like I might have to keep working because I don't know if I'm going to be able to cover healthcare when I get
Yeah.
old. Like I need to go and I could retire in 6 years, but what would happen to me when I'm 60, 70, right? Like, am I going to have enough? Yeah. So it's like,
You never know, right? So yeah, that is a good thing here. It's quite slow though. Like they actually have Canadians that come down there for healthcare because we'll come down and we'll have to pay for it, but it's done like that. Here,
oh,
it could be 6-8 months before you even get in for a consultation to even see if they can do surgery on something, right? So it depends on what it is and all that stuff. So there is some, obviously, if it's an emergency, it happens right away.
yeah. I guess that then like when you do stop working, is it just covered? Like
Yeah.
when you retire, you do.
Yeah.
It's covered. But how many years do you have to do that?
It's covered for like all of our health. Like if I had broke my leg or something like that, that's covered throughout. But if I needed like a prescription or something like that, none of that's covered. It's just doctor's visits, surgeries, stuff like that. If I end up in the hospital for a week, I'm not paying for that.
Yeah, and that's the one that kills a lot of people. That those things where you go and it like a Band-Aid is like $20, like overpriced kind of things like that. But
Yeah,
here,
for
John,
sure.
John had said he bought 2 homes on a quarter acre for $98K US, and they are still cheap. And again, it's double equity in under 2 years. So the market in the United States is not quite like where you're in Canada, but like we're seeing all that. I know my house is almost, maybe not doubled, but getting close up there. It's almost at like 400K. I bought it for 2. So so I was curious, like I'm looking into Canada, but like I may have to live in the country, and that's kind of what I want. I want to live not in the suburbs. I don't want to live in the city. When I am done, I kind of want to just be where it's just I look out there and there's nothing, like a road. I have some power, but like just a road and neighbors super far. So not that I'm antisocial. It's just I spent 28, 29 years of my life teaching, and that I'm always around people. So oh my gosh.
Yeah, and that's where I'm at. I'm out in the country, just a little place. So my closest neighbor's like half a mile away. So it's not bad.
That is cool. Good. Are you in oil and gas?
I am in oil and gas. Yeah. Have been my whole entire life, kind of born and bred into it. So
nice. And that pays well, just like the US?
It does. Yeah. Yeah. I worked down there. I worked in Texas and New Mexico and Colorado and stuff for a while, doing that same line of work. So
that's cool.
I'm place with that.
I'm here in Texas. I live here in Houston, suburbs, but originally from Guam. So I thought my kids were little, like, let's go live in the suburbs. This is awesome. There's pools and HOAs, and I was like, Now that they're older, I'm like, we don't go to the pool. We have a pool. We have all this cool stuff. Like, they don't even want to go there. So it's like, okay, it's time to go. Just go to the country. And
no, for sure.
It's got to have your yard cut. You can't paint the house you want. It's whatever color you get. You can't change anything. It's like, okay. I think it's time for a change.
No, absolutely. Yeah. And it's a different feeling to live in the country too, right? It's a different mindset on a lot of different things for sure. A lot of stuff you have to get used to for sure.
Yeah. Like growing up in Guam, we would, we'd have trees of stuff and we would cut, be able to cut, have fires, burn the debris. And I love doing that stuff. Here, if I burn, the fire department's going to come and tell me to stop.
Right away.
And my tree's like 7 feet tall. I have one tree, it's 7 feet tall. Where I'm coming from, like Guam, where we had like 30 fruit-bearing trees and all kinds of things. It's like, it's a different experience. Like here, I had to get used to that. Like I have one tree, and that thing, by the time I leave, it's only going to be 8 feet. So I'm like, it's kind of weird. Yeah,
I know for sure.
But that's cool, man. That is cool. I'm glad you popped on. Glad I was able to talk to you.
Absolutely.
It's your first time doing a live, and like I'm gonna do this like every night until like a week, and we'll see how it goes. And watching my people here, my friends and friends of new friends, they're connecting, and that's the thing, right? And I just want to say, like, I enjoy your channel, and like I wanted to say, like, it's good. And like I said in one of my comments, it's like a gear that's spinning your channel, and all it needs is to hit that one tooth to get that traction. Because it's almost, it's kind of.
I'm not even really. I enjoy doing this. This is a nice creative outlet for me. So even if I only ever have 150 subscribers, I'm fine with that. I'll keep doing this because I enjoy doing it. Yeah.
And it's cool that like you're social and stuff like that. That helps out a lot too. And then I don't know where I'm going with this, but I do like you, I enjoy talking with people and stuff. And even if it takes me 2, 3, 5 years to make a penny, like this is something it's like I do. It's fun.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Before I did this, I would just sing here by myself with the karaoke by myself at home for like 3 straight hours. I'm like, let me do that. And then I'm like, let me try YouTube.
Might as well share it, right?
Yeah. And I, like that's that. But then this is what I like doing. Like talking, connecting, watching people get connecting, seeing other people on other people's channels. It's like a game, right? Like how can I get Retro connected with John or Tranquil? Right. Because those are cool people that need to see this cool person. And it's like a game to me to kind of connect it. And then YouTube doesn't like it when I do it too much because they do a comment block on me. Like I got another comment block. because I was putting I'm like number 14, but I was using the hashtag too much.
Yeah.
And I was talking too much within other people's comments because I know them and they blocked me that time. So I'm like, okay, YouTube, I'll be good. I'll spell out the numbers. I won't put hashtags because it thinks
Right.
I think it thinks I'm dropping links, right, or dropping hashtags in people's stuff.
Yeah, and that's something that I think you need to be cognizant of too when you're putting out videos, is stuff like that for that actual stuff, which I actually had one show up on one of my videos, and I didn't know what it was, what it meant or anything. It was like something strange. So I Googled it right away, and the whole list was, it's a bot, remove those messages. So I did it. But I mean, when you're doing it, that's not the case. But
yeah,
obviously it happens. So they probably need to do that stuff. But, and I guess you can't really, it's got to be overarching, or else you have to be hard to do everything individually.
Yeah, I know. I could always, like, if they just shut me down for a little bit, I could still contest it. Like, hey, look at the stuff. Like, look what I'm actually doing here. I'm talking to people. I know that person. Like, I'm not trying. I've said nothing inappropriate. I've never said a bad word. I never criticized anybody. And I think it is that AI. It's recognizing hashtags and things and multiple stuff you said, right? So
yeah,
I saw 30 people that I did their 10th like. Oh, is that the same kind of spam comment? You know, it's just, it does that kind of thing. So I understand. I'm gonna spell it out because that's gonna be like language, not symbols. So
yeah. A lot of the stuff is different, right? Like I had to reset my internet to make sure I could come on here and it wasn't going to crash out on me. So I missed a portion of your conversation there, but I saw you looking at a short. Like even that stuff is weird. Like I've got one short that's got like 12,000 views, and then the same formula, the same design of the next short had 3,000, and then the last two exact same format, exact same design. Like one had 80 views and the other one had 150 or something like that. So
I think we were talking about shorts on one of the lives. I think if you did this, if you kept showing the same kind of thing, YouTube kind of is like, oh, okay, do something different. So you may have to like switch it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna do dogs this time. Like that's why I try. Like, let me shoot my dogs. Let me shoot dogs. Nothing's happening. Let me make something that has music pertaining. Okay, that doesn't work. Let me try this thing. You know, hot dogs rolling down the street. Let me try that. You know, and I just, you know, I don't really care what it does, or I just put it out there. Just try it out. Like
exactly.
They don't count it as views.
I saw that someone was saying, because I was interested in that, because like even my under reach, it was showing that like, oh, it's only showing 230 feeds. Well, why did it just stop there and just flatline? So I kind of did some investigating, and it kind of sounds like they send the shorts in particular, they send it out to a seed audience, and if it engages with that seed audience, then YouTube will push it out further to others, like, and then you'll get those bigger views. But if it doesn't engage with that initial seed audience, then it kind of dies off, is what they were saying. So
Callie and Jordan was mentioning something like that about thumbs, the likes, right? So within a certain period, like the early part of it, it needs like 50. Like once you get the 50 likes, the thumbs, then the seed audience gets bigger. Like it pushes it more. And then there's another goal to make 100 or whatever it is, and it does that, and then so on and so forth. And I think my Rolling Stone one had like 1,000 likes, right? So it kept it. It's still keeping it. Or after 3 weeks, it's getting 10 views per hour, just doing its thing. And it, like you said, here's the seed audience. Oh, okay. You got some more engagement on likes. Let's push it out more, and let's push it out more. And once it gets big, it holds it for a little bit until it shrinks back down.
Just dies off, right? Yeah. Which is what I've definitely seen that.
Most of it, I was talking to Allison Pro Jam. Most of it dies after like a couple hours. It's like, oh, I'm doing so good, and bam, it just dies. It just like literally just crashes down and dies.
And it's weird. Like, so I was doing I was posting shorts again, same setup, different, obviously very different stuff talking about, but I post them at 1 in the afternoon, and then at like 10 to 7 at night, it would just spike, these big spikes, and it would do 2 spikes and then it just die off to nothing. And then that happened like 3 weeks or 4 weeks in a row. I'd have these big spikes at 7 p.m. and then die off. And now it's like, that's what you said. It's like YouTube's like, oh, you're doing the same thing. Do something different.
Yes. Like, because I did that. I was like, oh, cool. Dog.
Yeah.
What? You don't like dogs no more? I
Yeah,
thought we like
right.
dogs. And then I
Yeah.
said, okay, how about trees? I did dog, tree,
Yeah.
2000. I'm like, okay, you like trees now. But
Right.
it's weird. It's fickle, right? But I guess it doesn't like same. It wants you to like experiment with different things, I guess.
Yeah.
And there's certain patterns you could see, like YouTube is teasing us. Allison Pearl Jam, I was looking at his shorts because we've been friends for a long time. I've known him like the longest almost. I met him in late February. I started my channel like late January.
Yeah.
He's the first person that talked to me, like, and gave me like, we got to do this, and we're still trying to figure it out. But when I was looking at his shorts, and it's almost like down the line, it's not good, good. And it's like it just does this weird pattern where it rewards you after 3 or 4, as long as you're switching it up. Like, I'm gonna do cereal. Let me shoot some cereal. Boom. Oh, cool. What am I gonna shoot now? A candle. I don't know. It's
right.
Like, but then I don't want that though. I don't want like people who want a cereal. I want people who like music, because I want them to watch my music. So like I try to keep music within it, because the song will hook them. So like, even if you're experimenting, keep with your content, right? So like, it's still gaming, but
you don't want to go crazy. You don't want to go all over the place. But I think you want to kind of be almost like a variety show where you have a bunch of different things you're doing, all within that same framework of your underlying focus, right?
Yeah. So like, even though I put stuff out, I still try to have like a music related thing. Going to record a horse next. Yeah. So Alice Project has cats. He did a one of the sun, and then it's a horse, right? But then it's still animals, right? So like with me, I try to keep the music there, because I don't want 50,000 subscribers to me that are like a political in nature or something else, where like, oh no, I don't talk about that. I can't, because I'm a teacher, right? So I have to be at a certain thing. So shorts attract subs, but you gotta attract the right ones that are gonna watch gaming content first, because they gotta watch 2 videos of yours to get to know that you're a cool guy.
Right.
They're like,
it needs to develop, right? And everything we do in life, we need to develop our relationships, right? So that's you do really good at that, right? Like, everything you're doing is developing relationships for everyone else too, which I'm sure every one of us appreciates, like you more than anything, and a lot of this stuff. Same with like Pick and Preacher, and how he does that same thing where he's shouting people out and helping everybody that he comes in contact with, which is really nice.
Yeah, but it takes a couple videos to see, like, to be convinced, right? So you want to pull in the right ones, like, so they can give you that chance. Let me watch another one. Oh yeah, this guy's kind of cool. Let me check him out. Oh, then he actually commented back to me. Oh, I know you now. Come and check me out on my live stream now. Like, because it takes a while, and it is cool to experiment with the shorts, but you want to be careful who you bring in, because you want to attract those that give you a chance, give you 2-3 videos to get to know you, and then connect. And then when you connect, bring them to some thing like this, and hey, these guys are cool like you. Please connect.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
And, it's been fun, like meeting new people. And to me, it's not a job, because I like doing stuff like this. I like talking. I like conversing. I'm pretty social.
You're a people person.
I am, I guess. And I'm chill. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
And I seem to attract chill people. No one is like yelling at each other in the comment threads or saying bad things about anybody. It's pretty cool.
That's perfect. I actually had a comment on one of my shorts that there'd been a few of them that I'd kind of dealt with, let's say. And then one came in, and I was at the point every time I'd I'd remove a short or remove a comment or something like that. I was like, I should have interacted with that person because I don't know where they're coming from on their end either. Like they can see what I'm saying, but there's somewhere a middle ground we can meet. So I actually did reply to one that was clearly we had differing opinions, and we had a really good conversation about that topic through the comment section, and they ended up subscribing, and we've talked quite a bit now, and they've actually recommended a game that they had as a kid that they really liked, which is one I'm going to find so I can present it for everyone to see. So I think, yeah, there's trolls out there, but sometimes it's just a differing opinion, right? And if you can find that middle ground just through talking it out intelligently, obviously, it was really cool interaction to have, which really made me feel like I didn't have to worry in the comment section as much anymore. Because again, being new to this, I was scared about the comment section, right? Because who knows?
Yeah, I don't really see, like, when I put shorts and they're like out there, I'll get crazy comments.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. You know, that's cool.
Yeah.
And you want to see some crazy comments, like you hit the held for review. Oh my goodness. Because I hold it for review. I don't inappropriate stuff I don't allow to come on.
Yeah.
So I don't see, but then every once in a while click as a, oh wow. No, thank you.
And I've only had one of those, and it wasn't even, I don't know why I held it for review, because it wasn't even like an inappropriate comment. It was just in the review, and then I approved it and it was gone, like vanished. So I don't know if maybe it was a bot channel or something that I just didn't understand how they were talking, but it seemed like a good comment and it was just gone. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird sometimes. Like we were talking yesterday that like sometimes I get unsubscribed from people for no reason. I'm like, why is this person not here? Oh, and I gotta click it and click them back on. And it's like, we've been kind of talking. Why did it get unsubbed? And I don't know what happened there. And
I've heard rumor, I've heard tell that YouTube does that sometimes. It'll just unsub people at random. So
maybe it's, and then the cool thing is like I have an order of how I watch, right? I already know who I'm watching first. Because like if you do it every day, okay, I'm gonna watch this one. There's gonna be some German guy that I watch, THP. He's first because he's like right at the top. And then next thing you know, it's gonna be this music thing, and then next thing you know, it's gonna be so and so and so and so. Hey, where did that person go? I don't see it. And like if you do it enough, you know the order.
Yeah.
And the new people you get are up top. And then once they filter through, they become however they post.
Yeah, just alphabetical or whatever it wants to be, depending on the moment and the device you're on, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not alpha.
No.
It's alpha when you go to, if you go to subscriptions and you hit manage, then it's alpha.
Yeah.
And that's and you just see all their thumbnails, right?
Yeah.
I wish they alphabetized the feed part.
Yeah.
And I wish we had the ability, you know, like you're going and you're looking at the notification section and showing all the things with a little blue dot. I wish you had the ability to highlight and give like a color code to a person. You know, that would be cool. Like say, okay, I want to put this person as yellow because I need to make sure I check back on them. Or I'll put this as red because I haven't heard from them in a while. And you go through and you color code or put stars by it, which I don't understand why I can't do, because this YouTube's or Google, aren't they affiliated? So like, shouldn't they be able to do that?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not even sure. Even sometimes when you're setting up your filters on stuff, it's a little weird, right? But I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I've tried because like my OCD does not like how it looks. My OCD does not like the fonts. I don't like certain things on the comment. It's just, this is the font you get. You can kind of mess around and get fonts and drop it. But every time, like when I do that, it holds review because it doesn't recognize it. I'm like, please allow us more fonts, YouTube. I don't like the one you give us. I like the ability to choose 50 fonts. You know, I want to boldface things. I want to do this. I want to italicize without doing the hot secret cheat code to like italicize and boldface and color code. You know, like why does it have to just be this one thing we're stuck with?
You when you do your edits, what do you use for your editing?
I use Filmora. I get the paid basic version, and it comes with obviously you can edit like transitions, and it has stock stuff on Giphy. and it has
Okay.
some other stock stuff where I could pull like memes, and I use that for my shorts. I'll put memes in and stuff like that. And it has one audio thing that I could do is allow some echo, and I'm like, but I use BandLab now. My very last video, I used BandLab, and it allows more audio stuff, and that's free.
Okay.
BandLab is free. But again, it's another beast to learn for me. I'm like, what does
every one
this
of them
do?
are, right?
Yeah, Filmora, I'm just starting to figure it out. Like, oh, that transition is cool. Oh, you could do this. I can reverse that back and drop this down and tie it in and roll it longer out to make it look like. Edit takes a lot, but you know the cool thing is I love editing. It's if I could sit and edit all day, I'd do it because it's fun.
I'm there too, right? That's part of what I enjoy doing is just playing around in the editing software and just seeing what I can do with it, right?
What do you use to edit your stuff?
I use CapCut. I'm on a PC when I do all my editing and stuff, so I use CapCut, and it's the PC version works really well. Apparently, it's more of a mobile device editing software, but I find it works really well for everything I'm doing. So that's kind of just what I use for that.
Yeah, we have quite a bit of people on here that use CapCut.
Oh yeah,
I've not messed with it because I kind of went in and just started using Filmora and like, okay, I kind of know how it works and what to do with it. But eventually, I'd like to try like different things. Summertime's perfect for me because I can sit and I could learn a specific program or whatever it is. So yeah, Rascal and Lucy uses CapCut. Oh, you know what's cool? The actual YouTube on the like my iPhone, when I want to upload a short, just if I see a dog walking down the street and I shoot it there, and then I'm doing my short on the phone. It actually has these cool like AI features and stuff. You can click and like make things do stuff. I put my dog in, near the northern lights. I haven't messed with it much. I'm like, it's starting to allow more cooler stuff.
Nice. I'm always afraid I'm going to fat finger something on my phone and all of a sudden it's going to look horrible. So I don't really steer clear of my phone.
Yeah. What I've noticed is like when I make my shorts and I put lots of time into it with Filmora and I'm good at the timing and I'm basically like blending 3 songs together. And it's hard. You got to time the song and drop it down and bring the song and like doing the song edits and the meme edits and the timing takes a long time. And sometimes those things only get less than a couple hundred views. And I'm like, come on. Yeah, really? This thing is better than that thing that it has like 10,000. But then I get it. It's whatever time you put, the tags you put, the content you're trying to put out. I don't know. So I'm not going to spend too much time doing it on a short.
No, absolutely. Well, even when I started doing this, I wanted to be able to do my own thumbnails. So I spent like a week pulling my hair out and throwing things because I couldn't figure out how to Photoshop because it was all Greek. So it took a long time to even figure that out just for a thumbnail, let alone anything else, right?
What do you use for your thumbnails?
I use Photoshop.
Oh my! Oh, so you're doing some? Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. So you're going all out on that. I use Canva. Canva has that background remover. Oh my God! I remember doing Photoshop because I used to have a magazine and I worked Adobe InDesign, which is kind of like Photoshop. Yeah. And you had to cut the people out and lasso and do and cut. Oh my God! To pull a person out and you still get like a piece of hair. Like, come on now. How did I miss that?
I think must have gotten better because once I finally figured out how to use it, because there's a lot of like hold Alt and do it and hold Control and do it to do the different pluses and minuses, stuff like that in Photoshop, which I didn't find a lot of like there was information on it on YouTube while I was trying to figure it out. But a lot of if someone's looking to if someone knows how to work Photoshop and can do that as a channel, that'd be awesome to like give basic instruction because people would be like, oh yeah, and now you've done this, and they've skipped 4 steps, and I have no idea what those 4 steps are. I'm lost at one point, so that it took a lot for sure.
It does, but I was forced to learn Canva, and it's like on Microsoft, and I get it free. I actually paid for it after a while. Like, this is cool because it like gives you all the fonts you want, and it gives you templates and things. So like I've been messing with my thumbnails a little more, and kind of cleaning it and dropping and removing backgrounds, and you know, trying to match some of the things I'm seeing that are trending, and it's been fun. Yeah, but it's another thing. It's like I got to learn that, then I got to learn how to like do this StreamYard. Look, we have names on here now. BertsBEATS and RetroCart are showing. Before I didn't know how to put those names. Yeah, how to make logos. It's a lot of work. It's really seriously lots and lots of hours and hours of learning how to do editing and stuff. But it's fun for me.
Yeah, I find that too. Yeah.
But yeah, yes, I get the whole day to figure out how to like edit this thing. It's like it's a challenge. But it's fun stuff.
No, absolutely. I just figured out how to make it so I could see the comments. I was stuck in private chat. I didn't even see all these comments happening over here.
Oh yeah, because people were trying to say hi to you. I'm like, and I don't. Yeah, we were talking. So the comments. Yeah.
Like, I didn't even see this. I didn't even know this was over here. I apologize to everybody.
Yeah, so guys, if you wonder who that's RetrocartCollector. He's a cool dude from Canada, and he does gaming channels. But more importantly, obviously, because he's a cool dude to talk to, and you know, he connects with you and stuff like that. Once you get to know him, like he's super cool. But yeah, like, man, I'm glad you came out. And
well, coming from someone that's super cool, that's a very nice compliment. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, tell you the truth, Screech, Screech. What people call you from Saved by the Bell kind of ish, right?
Yeah.
Everybody on here is super cool too. Like seriously, like I'm just scrolling through this thing. All these people are on like the same level of coolness and connection and relatability. You know, like you could really seriously relate to them, even though they're a craft channel, a cat channel, a channel about whatever they put out there. You can have conversations forever with them.
I feel like, so I ride motorcycles. I have a motorcycle. I've rode motorcycles since I was a little kid, and every time you see a motorcycle rider and they see another motorcycle, they always wave, right? They always do the wave. And I've found that someone once said that that's because that other person on that other motorcycle, doesn't matter what type of motorcycle it is, they're experiencing the same things you are, the same feelings. It's cold, they're cold, you're cold. It's windy, it's rainy, you're experiencing those same things, right? A lot of that I find on this, especially in the community that you've built here, I feel like it might be a lot like that, where, you know, a lot of the people in your community do have YouTube channels. So we're all experiencing these same things as we're, like we were just talking about editing and doing thumbnails and stuff like that. So it's easy to interact with other people like that because we're experiencing those same things all together, right?
Yes. And everybody on here is doing a channel, right? And everybody on here is learning something, right? Yeah. So like a lot I don't know about, and a lot of times I picked up information from Rascal and Lucy, Allison Pro Jam. I've picked up YouTube etiquette from some people. When I first went in, I was just doing my thing, commenting, doing quick comments, spamming it. Like I thought I was gonna just go big and like it's gonna happen. I'm like, whoa, what am I doing? That's not how I do in real life. Real life is different. Let me sit down. Let's chat. Let's just calm down. Put your phone down. Let's chat. And then once I figured out, like, that's how do you do real life? How do you get people to like you? You sit there and you look at them and you pay attention to them. Yeah. And then that's how you connect. So like when I refocused like what I'm doing, I started attracting more like-minded people that are cool. And it totally changed my whole outlook on like what YouTube is. It's not like I'm gonna get 10,000 subs and next thing you know, like I'm not gonna work. I'm gonna quit my job. No, that was first. And then now it's like, I don't care. This train is awesome. We got a bunch of people on here with me. Sometimes we have struggles, but we're all here together and it's a fun conversation and, you know, let's connect each other and stuff. Like it's fun.
No, absolutely.
Hey, thank you, Pogiboy, for coming out. Yeah, I did a shout out to Pogiboy Retro. If you want to check this channel out, this is a fellow Filipino guy that I know. He's got about 4,000 friends and stuff, but other than that, he's super supportive. He's a super cool dude. He comes, he checks, he comments, he has conversations, and he goes and eats a lot of cool places. I did his shout out today. And I wish I could shout every single person out, but it's like it maybe as I make and I do
You'll get there.
150 live streams, I'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
But I did early shout outs and stuff and things, but it's always good to like shout people out and say things. It's always good to share people out. And it's very important to, when you check your comments, also click the mentions, because that's where people have shouted or shared you out.
Yeah.
And that's what I was trying to show yesterday. Like, you need to check that, because like when I clicked on that once, I was like, whoa, someone has shared my page.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing my page.
That's
you know,
cool.
like,
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
yeah, and it's on their end. They're sharing it to their people to see, you know, like, hey, look at this person here. So it's like showcasing each other. Hey, what's up, Sharon? Speaking of YouTube etiquette, my good friend Sharon from Cheap to Chic I met her early with Allison Pro Jam, and she taught me like etiquette and like, here's how you comment and this is how you do it. And I'm like, thank you so much, Sharon, for that. Teaching me how to do YouTube and like just talk with people and just do how I do real life, right? Like real life, we talk and we get to know each other, and we click the heart and we click the like. And when I have time, I try to go to videos and I click all the likes that on there. But then I've found I don't have that much time, so I'm like, I'll for sure, like me and you talking, I'll click heart like, you know.
No,
I automatically click it. So yeah, she has taught me some super cool etiquette, and she has a crafting channel, guys. Go check her out. I think she's trying to get to 1,600. Super supportive, awesome person. Her and Allison Pro Jam, super awesome person. I met early on. Yeah, I was just talking about social YouTube etiquette and social, how you do YouTube as like a person. This is a person who kind of like said, no, you got to do it like this. Don't forget, you got to let them people know that you care. I'm like, I do care. Oh yes, I understand, because like we're not seeing face to face, but you see the heart and you see the light, and then from there that it opened my eyes. Like, hey, yeah, that's how we show we care, is we make a comment and say, hey, what's up? And if you're like me, if I'm gonna take a break, I put in my community page, hey guys, I'm gonna take a break for about a week. I'm gonna get you when I get you. But yeah, some cool people. So this, Allison Pro Jam's cool. I shouted this dude out, Pogiboy. Angela's Critters is cool. A lot of you guys, I wish it. Machiko's super cool. Machiko has so many animals. My favorite is Bless the Cat. Super supportive, awesome person. But yeah, like it has been a very fun journey for me, man. What's your so what are your like big plans? Are you gonna go to some, like, I know you usually go to expos and conventions, right? Do you have like plans to go to a big one, like travel quite far, like San Diego, some like Comic-Con or something like that?
So I have plans to go to, it's called Really Rad Weekend. It's in Florida. It's just outside of Pensacola. The exact town I can't think of off the top of my head, but it's I think it's a gaming convention. So I'm gonna go check that out here in November. So that'll be interesting to see. I've never been to a gaming convention, so that'll be an interesting time. And other than that, going to check out some stores. I actually had a store reach out to me from the same place that the other one was at, and they're gonna have me in to do a video of their store. So that'll be interesting too.
Are you gonna? How long is that from now? You said
it's in November.
November
for me going to Florida. So
do you think you may like live stream while you're there? I'm
not sure. I might try. I'm not sure, because I have a Canadian phone plan, so I don't know.
Oh yeah,
we'll see. We'll see how fast the maple syrup's running that day, and see if I have
the maple syrup.
But
yeah,
go from there.
But yeah, like I would like to go and meet certain people, and like, there's people in New York, as Pro Jams up in California, it'd be cool, like, because I do road trips, right? And I'm like, hey, what if I told people like I'm heading along, but what if someone's watching and they like try to kidnap me, like say, I'm gonna take I-10 and I'll be here, like, and then some other has a channel like, I'm gonna kidnap this guy or something, right? So
hopefully it's like they shut that channel down if they kidnap you on stream. Jeez.
And I know that thing's gonna go viral for sure, both mine
for
and
sure.
their channel. But
Yeah.
that's not the right thing to go
No.
viral for, right?
No.
But yeah, this has been some cool stuff. Man, 18 people still on the stream. This is cool. You didn't stream it out to your channel, did you?
I didn't. No, I did not.
So for the next time,
I'll figure that out. I'll do it next time.
are you doing it on your phone or
No.
the laptop?
No, yeah, I'm on my computer, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, there should be. I mean, you don't have to do it now, but just to know there. I think on the right it says stream to your channel.
Okay, yeah, I see that there. Yeah, stream to your audience. I probably have to set it up too.
Yeah, if you click it, you said I'm live streaming, and you just put a little thing, and then later on you could drop your like thumbnail on it later, and then you could timestamp it. Next time, it's pretty easy.
No, for sure, yeah.
You're welcome, Michiko. You're welcome. Yeah, there's lots of new people I met on here that are super supportive, super cool.
Yeah.
And that's my dog Rocky.
Letting us all know he's there, eh?
Yeah, hey, my first 10 songs that I sang and put on YouTube, I'd be singing and the dog would just be barking in the background. I'm like, keep going. Made it part of the show, I guess.
Yeah.
How's it going, Rural Squirrel? I'm just typing right now. But that's some cool stuff. But yeah, like I said, I didn't take my medicine this morning, so I'm like, wow, I can't wait for I focus a little better without it, with it, you know, because I have ADHD, so it's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the next thing I'm gonna do is probably work on those like lighting and stuff. Have some backlights, maybe make a little thing in the back, some whatever.
Yeah.
But that's later. Later. But
I mean, just build it as you go, right? Like it doesn't need to be right away. None of this stuff needs to be right away. You can figure it out as you go along, because everything's going to change and develop as you're doing it, right? It's not going to be the same today as it is 6 months from now. So
yeah, and what I learned is like I have like older content. You can actually take it and edit it down, transition it, change some things, and put it back out with those things, and it's just your same content edited.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did that with a song. It's like, hey, it's back to life. Like, hey, yeah, it was like 5 months ago, and I was like, hey, someone that I was talking to disappeared for like 4, and they came back and said, hey, you know, I'm gonna shout you out, man. Then I took that old video, did audio adjustments, some transitions, renamed it, introduced the person, tagged it, put it out there, and you know, got some views. You know,
okay.
And it was sitting there dead for like 4 months.
Yeah.
So you could always take old content and edit it to make it again. Which is cool. You could take a bunch of stuff. You could edit old content, drop it, make a short, you know. So yeah, because it is yours. What is Allison? So Allison Program says, RetroCart on all my friends, old and new. It's time for me to go. Hey, thanks, Raph, for coming. Oh yeah, he's in California, so it is 6:10. It's about dinner time for him. Hey, Raph, thanks for coming. Yeah, learning StreamYard, I kind of got the hang of it. I'm pretty sure there's more things to it, but it's a pretty cool program. And if you do the free one, you could stream from it. It's just, you know, your audience can't really like stream out, which I wanted to, because I did like so many lives just regular, and people would come and I'm like, how do I share these hours with you guys? Like, okay, let's do this. And I'm like, okay, StreamYard, come, you're on, stream it to your channel. And yeah, but it's a pretty cool thing. But this is cool. I'm actually doing the stream in my living room.
Nice.
And I'll probably be on for another like maybe 15 minutes, 8:30-ish or so. Yeah, you can click on the name and subscribe. And Michiko says hello if you have not connected. Are you using your phone? Because like when I use my phone to make sure everybody has the wrench, and then, you know, I watch the phone for the chat. So when you do your live, it's always good to have like either another device with the chat, so you can see who's coming and do, you know, connections and stuff. But yeah, you could go on the phone, click on people, go to the shorts, stuff like that. When there's 4 people streaming, I need 3 or 4 things open because I have to have everybody's live open. Like if you had your live and you had 12 people on there,
yeah,
I would have to go into your live while I'm on this and drop my link so they can come to me, connect with my people, and same thing with you.
It doesn't all talk to each other, eh?
We would see each other here in StreamYard, but there's no way to connect here.
They're not linked together. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So and that's what we figured out. Like that first time we had 4 people on, like, how do we connect everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to go to each other's channels. So the next time we did, like, yeah, okay, I'm on this channel on BertsBEATS. Come and connect to me. And then like the person will drop my link in there. I'll drop, we'll drop our links there. And next thing you know, people didn't know what channel they were on at that point. Like, who's live am I on? I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Did you meet people? That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Sharon, thanks for coming. Yeah, I will get the fabric softener in as soon as the live is done. Thanks, Sharon. Thanks a lot. Hey, Screech, do you have people that are watching a playlist for you to get some watch hours?
What do you mean? Pourquoi?
Pourquoi? What it was? Okay. So you need to create a playlist with every single one of your videos and call it all my videos. You have that?
Oh, not every single one. No, I've got they're all separated out, but that is a good idea. Yeah, that's a good thing to I'll probably do that. I'll make one that's kind of got them all together.
Yeah, and okay, so that's step 1. And you know how to do that, obviously. You just like you do playlists. So make one playlist with every single long form, right? And just make sure your new ones are at top. And you always got to check because YouTube's dumb and it'll throw stuff like, why I don't want it there. I want it on top, the new up top. Yeah. So you put all of those in and you talk with people and say, hey, you want to swap some watch hours? And basically what I do, I swap with like Fong. Fong, hey, what's up, Fong? If you want to know, this is RetroCart. If you guys popping in, this is RetrocartCollector. I did a shout out with him on his channel about 2 days ago, maybe. I don't know if it's yesterday. He's from Canada, super cool guy. He popped in. But this guy, Fong, I watch his stuff during the day. And he basically put I said, hey, put everything in one playlist, call it all my videos. And I will click on my son's account. I'll go there and I'll just let that thing play the whole day.
Yeah.
Until it's done. Right. Yeah. And there's some people that super long watch time. I play it. Like there's people that when I go to bed, I'll play their playlist and I wake up and it's still going. But what I did for them was I gave them 8 hours of watch time. Yeah. And then they do that for me. And then you'll be able to see if you just want to check like, oh, it's this person watching. They'll tell you like, we'll have a code like, hey, I'm doing the marathon now. And then, okay, then that gives you a hint. And then you could see, if you go to your YouTube studio, you'll see little ticks. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That means someone's watching your playlist. YouTube does not do stuff like that. So, but that's where you get some watch hours because you're gonna, good to know. Yeah, you get your watch hours first before you get the thousands, and then eventually, that's if you want to get. If they gave me $200, right? Say I made 200, I would buy like audio equipment and put it there for fun, and to invest in. But the watch hours will. It helps, and that also somehow helps out with the analytics that like here's some watch time, let's attract more people. So then you just like on here, like there'll be one where I might have a live where it says watch hour swap, and you guys just get together and like, hey, who wants to swap? And you just talk, hey, I need hours. Oh, I got you, let's go. And then you basically swap and say, this is how long we'll do it. And so far it's almost like every day I swap with 3 or 4 people. And it's easy when you do one for one person, you and another person. It's super easy. I'll just, when I go to bed, boom, I'm just going to play your stuff on my oldest device. So I use my 2015 MacBook to run overnight because I'm okay. Yeah, like I don't do my best thing where I do my comments. I don't do those long watch hours on that. I keep my thing where I do my editing. I don't do long stuff. But it's good to swap hours with people.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a good idea.
It is, and there's a lot of people that still need someone to swap with, if you know.
Yeah.
And everyone does it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I don't see there's a problem. It's just like you and I swap. I rightfully want to watch your playlist. You rightfully want to watch mine. So it's not like it's doing anything bad, right?
Well, yeah, and like Rascal Lucy says there, like, and like short hours don't count. Like, that's okay. Whatever, YouTube. Do what you feel like, I guess.
Right. Yeah, it seriously doesn't, because like even though my Rolling Stones has put in, I don't know what it's done, 30,000, who knows, it make it to 50,000 views with X amount of hours. Zero of those hours are gonna count anything for me. All it did was pull me some subs, got me some exposure. And that's why you want the watch hours, and that it kind of tells YouTube, hey, this channel's doing something. And it's those little gears, right? It's gonna be closer to sticking to turn, right? Then you get the small gear turning. Okay, YouTube. Then you get the bigger gear, you know. So it's everything helps in a way.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's one of the parts. Get everything, all my videos, or you could say the retro cart adventures, or
no, that's a good idea to put them all together like that, for sure.
Yeah, and then when you swap with someone, just say, I have everything. Because I was watching Fongs, I'm like, hey man, I'm done in like 2 hours, you know, because it was not big. I said, just put everything on there, and then it started getting it's 2 times, 3 times more, and that to him is like 4 or 6 hours. My watch list, I think, is, I want to say 6 hours, 4, 5, 6 hours. I'm not too sure, but it's not super long. It's songs, 4-minute songs, and there's like 30 of them. But you want as much as you can possibly jam in there.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But what I don't put live streams. Like I've done a 4-hour live stream. I don't put that in my it's called my greatest hits. I don't put that because it's too long, and that's asking someone too much. And really, if it's stuck on that, it's only showing that one video. Right. So if someone's gonna give me 8 hours, that already is taking half. I might as well put as many videos I can, so that's hitting.
So they get pinged, right? Yeah.
They get pinged and maybe come back to life, or get some time, or bump up to 1,000 views, and I don't know. And I always put the newest one up top, and I always check, because YouTube drops things. I did not tell you to do that.
Or puts them in weird places sometimes. I found that, like, I know I put one where it was supposed to be in a playlist, and it was in a different playlist. It's like, okay, do what you feel like, YouTube.
Yeah, it does do that. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm not asking. I'm not asking for this. And and it's cool because, like, I don't know if you guys ever got this, but like, you know, when you're watching your friends' videos and things and commenting, I've had it only once that this happened to me. I'm commenting, right? And then a notification pops up. How would you rate this quality of this content?
Oh, really?
Because I've comment all the time. I do so many every day for a long time. And I've only seen it once, and I don't know whose video it was on, but I said excellent. So it's a survey within a comment that I got. I don't know, has anyone seen that in the chat? Because that actually is like YouTube saying, what do you think about this?
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes you see that, you know, like as you're watching, what you know, would you suggest this or whatever? But I've only seen it once, and I do comment all day long. So
yeah, I've never seen that.
Yeah, you may pop up on it, and if you're on a channel of your friends, like, oh yeah, man, hit that, like,
1 star for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 star. Yeah, I've seen it once, and I know that probably helped out.
Yeah, no, that's interesting.
And what I do is, you know, when you go to your home and it shows you like the suggested videos, like it's telling you, it is usually your friends' videos. Sometimes I'll see like this big one in there, like some person with like freaking 100,000 views, and I don't know who it is. It's just suggesting it. I'm like, nah. I'll click it and say I'm not interested in that, because I kind of want you to show me only these people that I know.
Narrow it down, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because it wants to narrow what I'm looking at. So when I see big channels and like, nah, I'm not interested in Mr. Beast. Like, no, thank you. I watched that. I watched YouTube on another account. Like my own personal YouTube watching is not on my BertsBEATS. It's actually on my wife's account.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because I want YouTube to see like, here's what I watch, friends videos.
Yeah.
And stuff. Oh, RetroCart. Do you think you could, or Screech, can you drop your channel link on the chat?
I'm not ignoring you. I'm working on that.
Oh yeah, you saw that. You saw that. Okay, cool. So Kim has said that. Yes, I've been asked to rate quality of comments, especially on large channels, and I always rate it highest number and check all the boxes. I've done that. So Kim has also seen that right there. Yeah, I checked all the boxes. And I don't know who it was. It may have been a channel that has 1,000 or more subs. It must have been a larger channel, because I couldn't really put it together. And I've met a lot of people within this past week and a half. So I did that, and I gave multiple, the max amount I can give. And so anybody else besides me and Kim see that? Because it is out there. And one day, like one of our channels be there, and just make sure you like, that's something important. Don't like,
clearly,
I don't want to, I hate surveys. I don't want to do the survey. Like, no, I'm good. So don't disregard it if you're on a friend's channel on through the comments, right? So hey, what's up, Prince? How's it going? But yeah, so RetroCart dropped the guy Screech that's on here with me, doing his first live streaming thing. This is his channel. He dropped it over there within the chat. We got also, hey, Prince is in. Prince is a friend of BertsBEATS coming in. Is Bray coming in here, Prince? I have another guy, Bray Too Cool, comes in. He's young. He's a sophomore in college or so. They play games. So I have 2 or 3 game playing channels, and I have like you and Picking Preacher and maybe 2 others that actually review games and like do things with games. So I have a bunch of stuff, and I have some younger people that are coming. But the younger people I met that I talk to are like young people with old souls. They like Earth, Wind, and Fire, or they actually kind of know how to talk to people. Yeah, because the younger generation doesn't really know how to converse anymore. They're quick.
Yeah, and again, back to the shorts, right? Like I think a lot of that. Those are the people engaging with those, because I'd prefer to watch a longer formatted video. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think a lot of the younger generation like those quick fire.
They do.
Type things,
they
right?
Seriously do. And it's the TikTok and that kind of thing. Yeah. And I yesterday I was talking in the live from yesterday that I was sitting down watching my daughter watch YouTube Shorts for about an hour. I'm just watching TV, but we have this big, like, this thing is big, and she would sit right next to me, and we're watching a show, but she's watching YouTube Shorts for an hour. And for a whole hour, she watched so many shorts the whole time, and she never, ever, ever even hit the thumb. She didn't like any of it. She just, that's what they do.
Which,
like, come on.
I feel like that's how a lot of it is, right? Especially on those shorts, because they're so fast that unless you go back and watch it again, a lot of people don't think are interacting with it other than just watching it.
Yes, and even I've seen her like go back and watch, but she didn't even click it. It's just like, they don't do the like button anymore, Yeah. I feel that they should make that bigger. Like on the phone, the like button is so small.
And especially on like shorts, it's like with the shorts, so it like you can't really see it unless you're kind of, because you're looking at the video, not at the invisible icons.
It's super small. Yeah. And like it's like, you fat finger things and and we're talking about likes and things. Most like my videos, there's all likes, but then there'll be one dislike. And I'm like, I wonder if someone like accidentally pushed that.
just
It's
scroll
like,
past, right? Yeah.
yeah, like they went like
And
that,
they'll
and they
drop off too, right? I've noticed that on some of my shorts, because my shorts are the ones that get the most interactions with likes and stuff, because
yeah,
they get more views. And like I'll have like 26 likes and 5 dislikes, and an hour later I'll look and it's like, okay, now I have 2 dislikes. Where did those go? Like
yeah.
YouTube must deal with them if they're not watching your type of channel, I'm assuming.
I'm thinking even with the shorts, right? What probably happened is they were just going through and they're like, no, and they disliked it right away and they just went. But they didn't
Yeah.
spend enough time engaged to even be considered a view.
Yeah, probably, right?
That's probably what happens. So it will drop. I've seen
Yeah.
that too, where there's 2 dislikes and then I'll come back and there'll be 1. And sometimes it goes all the way and there's none.
Yeah.
Which is cool because they didn't actually sit long enough to be considered at that point.
For full
'Cause
engagement, yeah.
Yeah, because like for a long form, I think you got to do 30 seconds, but I heard it may be 45.
Yeah.
You have to
And
go.
they're always changing stuff too, so it
Right.
depends on the moment, right?
Yeah. So like at first I heard it's 30, but I think it's 45 because I've been hearing that too, and I'm like, okay. So if I really am pressed for time and someone has like a 4 and I really like I'm super busy, I'll go 45 or a minute, and then I'll come back when I can, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll come back when you respond to me. I'll come back and let it play, and I'll answer. And there's a device that like it's not this one I'm using, but maybe it's my Mac. I can comment while the video is still playing. And comments long, so like it'll just play out.
Yeah.
And yeah, like with my support channel, what I do is I go click on people's like newest videos, and then I'll hit watch later. So even if I'm like commenting quick and I'm like at the gas station, I still would click that watch. So the watch is there because I don't want to screw with my friend's analytics,
Yeah.
Even though I'm trying to comment quick, because the comment takes a while.
Trying to get it in.
Yeah. So like, and then
especially
and there's
with
times
autocorrect
like
nowadays.
Yes. And like I have a hard time commenting on my phone, and it's like, it's like, what is going on? And then I have comment blocked.
Yeah, right.
But it works, man. It works. Somehow it works.
No, for sure.
Thank you for coming, Tranquil. But yes, I think Screech, I think maybe within the next month or so, you'd probably around the 500 range.
I hope so. That would be nice. But again, I'm just enjoying doing this. So
yeah,
it kind of that's not really what I'm in it for. It would be nice, like I said, it'd be nice, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's one of those where like the more people that what I've learned is I want to grow but not fast because I need to like talk. But the more people I know, the more information I pick up to like fix things. Like like I met you and like, okay, use CapCut, use Photoshop.
Yeah.
I like your lighting, right? So you pick up stuff from people you meet, and it helps you, right? So like, the more you know, the more information people will share. Hey, by the way, man, it's not 45. You can actually do 1 minute, and then you double click this and backspace, and then you Command Z, and then it gives a few views. What? Really?
Yeah.
So people will give you those little tricks, right? Those the tips and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I'd rather build something real than just be just a sensation, right? That takes off. I think I get more value out of putting the work in and making something real out of it, right?
Yeah. So it's like that's kind of me too. I like, okay, I have these people here, and it's real because I talk to you, we talk to each other and stuff like that, where there's probably like 400 people subscribed to me. I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
I never talk to them because I don't talk to everybody. That would be crazy. But it is cool. How many there's something I was thinking. So how big is too big, I think, to manage? Like as far as connecting with people, because that scares me. Like how do I talk to 1,000 people?
Yeah, like you see some of these YouTubers that have, 100,000 subscribers, and I think that you just have to interact with the people that interact with you positively, because you can only take in so much. You can only do so much before you are going to power out and burn out doing it, right? So like you just
Yeah,
need to kind of regulate and just find the people that, again, like you have on here, right? That are really the ones that you connect with.
that's what I'm thinking. I think it probably grow to where there's really like several hundred very close that you always check and stuff,
Yep.
right? And then there's gonna be other people that are be real quick, cool video, thank you.
Yeah.
Like awesome.
Right.
And they come out,
Yeah.
cool video, thank you. And they're gonna
Yeah.
be the people trying to up and come and try to figure out how to like how did that guy get so many of this, right? Like
Yeah.
and then there's gonna be a point where
Yeah.
there I can only handle this much as a real person talking
Right.
to real
Yeah.
people. And that's
No,
what always
absolutely.
I always think, how many can I possibly handle?
Yeah. And again, just manage it the best you can. I think that's all you can do in anything you do in life, right? Just manage it the best you can and don't overwhelm yourself. So
Yeah.
you don't burn out, right?
Yeah. I always just think of that, but it's like I really like talking to people, and I just like, what if there's someone that really like wants to talk and stuff like that? And it's like, man, I'm like, I can't get to
Yeah.
you. It's like, but I guess when it happens, it happens. And
Yep.
maybe if you have a community that all knows each other, then they could, have some way to be in there, conversing with someone that doesn't have that full glass yet, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what
like,
I wish for.
Yeah. Because yeah,
Like,
engagement is, even if it's not with you, even if it's with developing conversations with others. So I used to play quite a bit of Xbox, and I ended up linking up with a bunch of other people that were on the same system as me for one game that we were playing. And we ended up all playing together, and it was through a YouTube channel. He would stream that game, and he was a fair sized YouTube channel for that game in particular. And I'm still in contact with some of those people, right? Like I have a friend just that lives outside of Houston as well, and we play a whole bunch of different games together now, and we have a genuine friendship because of it, right? So, and I barely interacted with that YouTuber, but developed a friendship within that
yes.
community, right? So
that I guess that's comforting to know.
Yeah.
It's just you have this huge community that you build. Like say for instance, you blow up like and you get like you have 10,000 people and there's like you just really can't do all of that. But I'm
No.
still kind of I'm your friend. We still kind of talk. I'm part
Yeah.
of that group you still talk to because you could still manage that.
Yeah, exactly, right?
And
Yeah.
someone coming in wants to talk to you. I'm like, yeah, hey, Screech is cool, man. You got to understand, like, he has like, he
And again,
really
it's
talks to
developing
10,000.
those relationships, right? Like I
Yeah.
think you just need to keep, as long as you're developing the relationships, you can bring more people in, but it need to develop it. People need to understand that it's not instant a lot of the times, right?
Right. So it'd be cool because like
Yeah.
I can vouch for you. I say the guy is super cool. Telling you right now, he's super busy. What do you need? I can help you. Like,
Yeah.
what do you need me to help with? Like, oh, cool. I'll let him know. Yeah, cool. You know that
Right.
kind of thing. And
Yeah.
it's community, right?
Yep.
Not everybody can talk to each other in a community, but if the community has a goal and what
Yeah.
they're doing, you could still feel part of it, even though you're on the outside.
Yeah.
But you're still part of that community, right?
Yeah.
So.
And it's that, I think it's that Swiss cheese effect where, like not everything is going to get through, but the stuff that needs to get through will find those holes to get through, right?
Yeah. And I think that's the algorithm there too, like how do we get that? So
Yeah.
here's the community, and then it
Yeah.
attracts, and then the community grows because the community is growing. I started with 5, and then now it's like whatever is here, and then you bring your person, and I bring this,
Yep.
and now I know you, and hey, check this person out.
No, absolutely.
So I think it should be cool because we're gonna have that, and then here's this. Yeah, this is part of this community. You're cool. Like That's that.
Yeah.
I don't really have to talk to Screech or Fong, or it's just the community feels this way, and this is cool. This is how we do stuff, and welcome. You know,
Yeah.
like me, I feel bad. Hey guys, if you're in the chat and I'm missing it, I'm sorry, but yeah, like I'm catching it and I'm seeing people and saying good night. But we are, and what's cool is the community catches it. Good night, so and so. See that? Like Tranquil, thank you, said good night, Machiko. So that's the catch right there. I left, no one said good night. So that's exactly, I think, what we're talking about right here. I missed the chat because we were talking. I was thinking, but Tranquil was part of the community to know that, hey, good night. Someone said it, or said hello, how you doing? So it's the same thing, I think, and that's why I like the community part of it all.
Yeah, and I've seen those interactions in Pick and Preacher's community too. I've seen where the one person needed lights and the other person was able to supply those lights within that community, right? So I think that you just have to remember that you know, do what you can, and the rest will fall in place.
That's it'll work, and it's just long as the connection's always there.
Yeah.
But man, I 8:37. If anybody have any like comments or anything you want to talk about, what I'll do is I'll timestamp this retro. I'll put like when you're on and stuff like that. So after I get off, I'm gonna watch it. I'll timestamp it, drop it onto the thumbnail, and then I'll be on again tomorrow at 6:30. Anybody wants to come on, and like you can actually come on and stream it to your live. You just got to say, hey, I'm gonna be live stream, whatever. And it takes like 3 or 4 minutes to actually put the description down, and then you'll get the views. And it's really fun when there's 2 or 3 or 4 people on and we're channel hopping, you know, because that's when you get communities coming together and like
interacting, right? Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
No,
so
for sure.
It's a fun time. But hey, Screech, thanks for coming on, man.
It's good to talk to you.
Hey, awesome. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you.
For real meeting you. Well, not for real enough.
Yeah, it's real. I mean, I'm seeing you. We're seeing. We're talking in live, right? So like looking at each other. So it's very interesting. Nice to formally meet you.
Exactly. There you go. There's the right terminology. That's the right vernacular.
Yes, formally ish. We'll call it ish because we're not really like in the same world. We're talking together like that.
Like I can't supply you with a crisp high five, but
that good enough. It's good enough though, and it's been cool. But yeah, man. Tomorrow I'll be on again 6:30. I'm gonna get off and I gotta timestamp this thing. And yeah, guys, everybody who showed up, thank you so much. Hey, Retro, thank you, guys. Make sure you check out RetroCart. He came on, so I'm gonna tag his channel in the description of this live. So I shouted out Pogi, and then Retro came on, so I'm gonna say, hey, here's the co-host too. And yeah, I guess I'll be on at 6:30. You guys, peace out. Hey, thanks, Screech.
Hey, see you later, Bert.
Later.
Bye, everybody.
Later, guys. Good night or good morning.